See, when I tell you guys that I always have rings on, I'm not kidding. I feel really close to the camera right now. I have a website. Does that mean that you need one too? I mean, welcome back to Mind and Marketing, where I show you how to grow online, or at least I try to. Lord help me. Now I'm excited today because for one, I am not filming at 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, quick note. You may notice that there's a watermark in this video on one of the corners here. That is because I'm using a new video editor called Videoproc. I've been using their editor for the past 2 weeks. Am I blurry? There's so much noise outside. This is also one of the reasons why I don't like filming in the morning. God dang it. If you hear a lot of background noises, I am sorry. So yes, I've been using a new video editor, and if you're looking for something that's kind of like between iMovie and Final Cut Pro or DaVinci, Videoproc is kind of that sweet spot where it's not too complicated and easy enough for a beginner to use, but still with some complexity. I was able to join their seed project since it is very new. I'm not an affiliate or anything, although I do hope to be, so it just makes my life a lot easier when it comes to putting certain effects in my videos. All right, now let's just get into the tea, guys. I am a YouTuber who has a website. There is a common misconception right now that websites or blogs are just not making any money. They're dead, and like everything has moved on to Instagram. That could not be farther from the truth. These guys are making serious cash. I'm talking like $100,000 a month or more from their websites and their blogs. Now, there is also something that you have to understand when it comes to having a website and having YouTube, is that YouTube has a better capacity for short-term growth. Let me just make this clear, okay? Don't go freaking out I'm talking about YouTube as a short-term thing. No. What I'm saying is, let me say it louder for the people in the back. It's easier to grow faster on YouTube. You can rank a lot easier on YouTube, a lot faster. I've ranked within like 24 hours of making one of my videos. And you can also get discovered a lot easier, and you have an algorithm that's going to push you out. When it comes to websites and blogs, you do not have any of that. Anybody who owns a website knows that SEO is going to take at least 6 months to really kick in, so you might not even get any traffic at all. And not only that, but Google is not that good at pushing you out. Google just doesn't. Google doesn't have time. No offense to Google. I love you. I mean, we can talk. You don't get discovered. There's no pushing your stuff out. If you're just doing YouTube because you think it's, a hobby, it's fun, you're not really looking to make it into anything big, don't waste your time on building a website. But if you're someone who wants to actually make a business and a brand from your YouTube channel, you're gonna need a website, honey. And I'm so glad that Nate from Channel Makers actually talked about this in one of his videos about 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago, where if you're looking to grow, then making a website is going to be one of the best ways to do that, and pair it with your YouTube channel. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you will want to make a website or a blog and pair it with your YouTube channel. Let's go. Okay, so number 1, channel authority. When it comes to growing on YouTube, it is a lot easier to get your stuff promoted and pushed out there when you have some channel authority. And channel authority is only made through momentum and through somehow Google, with its crazy algorithm, figuring out that you have some kind of a strong online presence. Now, this is where things get interesting. Google actually owns YouTube. So because the company is literally one and the same, optimized for Google search, Google's going to eventually somehow, through their calculations, figure out that you are the owner of this channel, or you are the owner of that website. So Google's going to recognize that you actually have an online presence in more than one place. It'll most likely end up boosting your YouTube channel as well, especially if you have people coming over from your blog onto YouTube and then staying there, because that will create sessions, and that is what the algorithm loves. In the long term, it'll also build up your YouTube channel authority. All right, number 2, building an email list is just so much easier. See, now someone is banging on the door. That's just rude. Now, if you know anything about email lists and email marketing, having an email list is like having another baby, because it is where your core audience is. It's where your supporters are. The person that takes that extra step is golden. That's the person that you are going to want to focus on and make sure that you're making good contact for that person. And it's so much easier to do that if you have an email list. I have several articles about email lists and building them and all that jazz in the description box, so you can go ahead and watch that. All right, number 3, if you have a website and a YouTube channel, you're going to be able to interlink your content with Google, making it possible to grow both on Google and YouTube at the same time. Now, this is something that's gonna take a little bit of tactic to do. Basically, each platform is going to be using each other to boost you up. You're going to be able to make content on YouTube, link it back to your website, and then make content on your website and link it back to your YouTube. So it's like gonna be like this kind of never-ending circle of interlinking and connecting, which is going to be amazing both for your Google authority and for your YouTube authority. Number 4, you're going to be able to double or even triple your income if you're monetized. When you have a YouTube channel, there's generally one program that you can join to get monetized per view or per 1,000 views or clicks, and that is the YouTube Partner Program, which is partnered with Google AdSense. So that's one stream of income right there. On top of that, if you decide to build a website as well, not only will you have your YouTube Partner Program income, but you'll also be able to connect your website to AdSense as well. If you get someone to watch or click your ad on YouTube, and you link them over to your website, and you also get them to click or watch one of your ads on your website, then you just doubled the income that you would have gotten if you just had a YouTube. On top of both these things, you can then also put affiliate marketing right on top of there, and not only have affiliates for your YouTube, but also have affiliates for your website. I will say it's a lot easier to get certain like affiliates, and especially high paying affiliates, if you have a smaller website versus if you have a smaller YouTube channel. Just some food for thought. Number 5, jazz hands. The 5th reason why you might really want to highly consider getting a website is because YouTube is not yours. You might think that you own this channel. You don't, okay? You have a free platform that you signed up on that lets you upload videos and lets people watch it. But it's YouTube's. It's not yours. You can't claim any real ownership beyond what YouTube allows you to own. The best example for this is if you make content that YouTube just says, I don't like it, they'll put you down. It's not your platform. I love YouTube, but it's not mine. This channel is only mine to the limit and the extent that YouTube allows me or allows it to be mine. Whereas if you have a website, you paid for the hosting, you own your domain, you own your content, no one can take that away from you. It is yours to have. So think about this, you have a YouTube channel. For some reason you get a strike or two, YouTube just decides to shut your channel down. Now let's say you had like 100,000 subscribers on that channel. If your channel is lost, all of your subscribers are lost with it. If you only had a YouTube channel, that's it. You're gonna have to start building from the ground up. If you had a YouTube and a website, for example, not only would you have probably built an email list from that website, but you also will be able to make an article and just tell people, hey, this is what happened. If you wanna find me, I have a new channel, and send that also to your email list so everybody will be able to find you again. And don't talk about like Instagram and TikTok, because those are not your platforms either, okay? If you have 1,000 or 1,000,000 subscribers on Instagram, you guys know that Instagram is quick to shut things down. So if you just have 1,000,000 people on your Instagram and you don't have a website either, how you gonna find them, bro? Now last but not least, I have a little bonus for you. So you're gonna wanna watch this video right here. My YouTube friends and I spilled a lot of tea about YouTube, and there's a lot that you probably don't know. So you're gonna wanna have to go ahead and just go ahead. You just have to click. It's not that hard. I always feel like I can't breathe when I'm making these things. I'm trying to be calm. Like I'm trying to make this look like professional and not be all over the place. Should I stay or should I go? Da, 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 da. If you wanna let me know. Now I gotta stop. That's it.